to another ASMR video. Today I have, as you can tell, the Elite Series 2 Xbox controller. And as well, to accompany it, the full accessory pack that comes separately if you don't purchase the signature black color. I think that's just how they get you, right? So that you can spend the extra or so dollar in acquiring something. I mean, typically most people would rather just get a black controller, so I guess it saves some money in the packaging. But what I'm going on about is they have the Elite Series 2 Xbox controller and its signature black color that everybody knows, with the accessory pack inside of it all included into one box. But I could have gotten that. I just wanted the white one so that it matches my setup. So this costed me about $130. And I think the regular Elite Series with this included is about $180 or so. So this together cost me about, after taxes, about $210, well over $200. So I needed a new Xbox controller, primarily because I hadn't bought one in a very, very long time. So the one that I was using was getting a really bad stick drift, and the left trigger was getting oddly sticky. I think the hinge spring was failing because I know I'd never got anything inside of that. But whatever. So let's get to another unboxing video. I kind of went ahead and just took off the tape. I don't want to really go through that, but I just took off the tape with an X-Acto knife, and just kind of gave me a head start. So I'm just gonna put the accessory back to the side here. Water bottle as well with it. So let's get to the Xbox controller. So here's the Xbox controller. I had to skip the video because I noticed the scuff here, and I cannot lie to you, I did check out the controller beforehand after I had already cut the tape, just out of sheer curiosity and being greedy, of course. And quite frankly, I do not know where this came from. So that'll be my own investigation to check out. But anyways, this is the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. And comparatively, it is a lot heavier compared to the regular Xbox controller. I don't even know if they call it the Xbox One anymore. I am washed up, man. I am washed up. I don't know anymore. I don't know video games anymore. I used to, but that's what working a full-time job in school does to you. It just kills you. It kills your character. So, anyways, yeah, it is a lot heavier wear, primarily in the hand grips, the palm grips. But there's definitely some weight here because the regular Xbox controller doesn't really have any weight inside of these. But yeah, this is it. So let's see. Sounds. I've done enough research to kind of get a good idea as to why I chose this, and primarily I was in between choosing the DualSense Edge PS5 control. I was just gonna honestly purchase them out of spite against Microsoft because I really just do not like Microsoft. As they just get on my nerves about with that, how they handle their products, and Xbox is just like kind of just the streaming platform now. I could go on all day about it, but honestly, I just watched one video review on YouTube comparing the Elite Series 2 controller to the DualSense Edge PS5 controller, and apparently it has the DualSense has a lot less battery life, but I do like the fact that the PS controller has the touchscreen on it and the in-house microphone in the center. Boy, what else did it have? I think I don't really care about the thumbstick placements. A lot of people, I used to care a lot, just because I grew up on an Xbox 360 controller. And this just became natural, of course, right? It's a given. And when I first held I also had a PlayStation 2 controller, so it's like, I never really owned a PlayStation 3, never owned a PlayStation 4. But when I did play either the 3, 4, and 5 as a much older teenager, and now comparatively as a young adult with the PS5, I was kind of thrown off by the centering of the thumbsticks. I was just used to it, but now I kind of grew up. I'm like, it's not even that bad. And yeah, I could really live with both. I don't care. I think at this point, just kind of trying both out. I don't know. I think I'm telling myself I like the centering of the two thumbsticks and the D-pad over here, but yeah, I mean, the Xbox controller is favored by many people in the cross-platform community, to be specific, just because of how convenient it is in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels much more natural when you're playing it on a first-person shooter like Call of Duty. And honestly, that's why I got this too, just primarily for Call of Duty. And just my previous controller, like, I don't know if I already said it, was getting bad stick drift. But let's just kind of get to it here. I'm just talking and rambling here. I think I can remove this. Oh, that's nice, because I think it has magnets on it. So, that's interesting and funky. I honestly would have thought that this was like a omnidirectional D-pad. I think I can see it on the box on the side here. I never held the Elite Series controller as of today in my hands, and I always wondered what kind of D-pad this was. Wow, that is some strong magnets, honestly. And I'm like, is this like, I don't know. I don't know how this would have worked just by looking at it. I was like, it just looks weird until you actually see it. But I figured it was like some aluminum alloy sort of mix. But I genuinely thought that this would have had its own button, and it does. But that's why you go at an angle. I don't really know how the D-pad technology works, but I always hated a D-pad. So I think I'm just going to keep this on and ignore what I'm looking at compared to the traditional D-pad. I might even want to use this for like a Street Fighter and get my ass kicked. Here is the thumbsticks. I see that there's actually tension that you can adjust. I think there's 3 different tensions that you can have. And we're going to get to that, honestly, but back here are the back paddles that you can program, which I am excited to use. And this adjusts the trigger pull length. So this is a short pull that just stops. It's like got the same kind of like amount of pressure that you feel when you press down on the bumpers, to be honest, not gonna lie. Oh, that's this one right here, but when you have it at this mode right here at the very bottom, the shortest pull. I don't even know how you would want to describe that, but this feels like a bumper, which is interesting. I wonder how I could play around with that. And this is a medium pull, a lot longer, right? And the traditional press down all the way pull, it goes all the way, and it feels softer. Well, these feel more button and haptic responsive. These have like a very, very strong structure to them. Like just pressing this down just feels like I'm pressing down on like a brand new light switch. It just feels nice. Like I'm actually doing something, you know. It's not just like cheap. But here we have our paddles or back paddles. I think this is what the buttons are when you use the back paddles, but this will be an interesting gimmick to test out. So, just get this out of the way here. Actually, hold on, there's still some things in the left. I think I don't want to pull that out, and I may want to pull this out. Depending on how I feel. I think I might want to use this actually, yeah, because I have a bunch of cables in my drawers that I've been needing to use. And this is going to be my instruction manual. Oh, good lord. The warranty, instruction manual. As you see, I don't really need to care about this because I've already done my research on it. I'll turn it on. I think the box for the accessories already carries this thing that we're looking at here. So we can get right to that if I can close this flap because I don't really like to have this as anymore. Thank you very much. Goodness gracious. Now I can't get this back in. I'm gonna freak out. Yeah, whatever. Here we go. So, yeah, I'm gonna want to use this just because it's like, I feel like it has the right speed to it if I want to charge it compared to some random USB-C cable I have. But as we can see here, this is our complete kit of accessories. So we have a D-pad and this is wow. There we go. That's the Spanish one. Interchangeable D-pad, interchangeable paddles, interchangeable thumbsticks, charger dock, which I thought was really cool carrying case. It's like a hard mesh. Hey, let's put this down here. Gonna close out this window here. Just have random tabs open. That just don't make sense to me anymore. Yeah, my boxes thrown around. It feels so bummy, but I think these are the only boxes. Interesting. Okay. So, this little flap here is very convenient. If I place my Xbox controller in there, I can charge it while it's in the case. So it doesn't expose it to the outside, of course, and if I'm in case I drop it. So that's really neat. I hope you can hear this. honestly, it's very simplistic. How I use it. Oh, good lord. I guess we're gonna have to figure that out. Yeesh. Alright, I gotta figure that out, honestly. Interesting how that works. Product warranty, limited warranty. Charging dock, how do I use this? Oh, great. Xbox accessories app. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, I see. So I charge it here and place it like this. Wow, that is. I did not think it would be like that. And I place it inside like this. Of course, that makes sense. I would have. I thought I would just be connecting it here, but I guess. Okay. So let me just put these back in. So I initially thought the way this flap would work. The funnel, I guess, to connect it while it's in the case. I thought it would be connected here, but really that doesn't fit to where if the cable landed through, it wouldn't really reach it. So that's really convenient. Keeps it sturdy, charges it through these terminals right here, these contact points. I mean, and that's it. Oh wow. Wow, the wonder this cost me damn near $200. Okay, so they took a lot of consideration and detail orientation to give you a premium product. This is some premium material, I can't lie, because this is a magnet base. This has a magnet end on it, and it keeps it steady and still rather than slipping around. I mean, look at that. I can practically pick up the case myself with it. It's very sturdy, and it's got these indentations with these little borders around it to keep it in place also, as if the magnets were strong enough. So that is a premium accessory pack. Honestly, the case is nice, sturdy. It's already getting dirty, and yeah, I'm already loving it. So I better make use of this $200 damn controller. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna take these off and kind of get this out of the way here. So we have this metal paddle there. They're all made up of metal. They could have honestly given me some cheap plastic, I feel like. No, plastic wouldn't have worked. It has to be like an aluminum. And I could stick these in here. Okay, that's already at its highest. And adjust the tension 2 to 3, like 3 different settings. I think 1, 2, 3. So we're on our third one. Second. I want you to see this. They're like, come in here. As you can see. Try my best here, because I mean it's a very tight fit for sure. I mean, and this thing's on a moving mechanical object, so it's like you press down on it, yeesh, and turn it. So I think what I remember, I hate these cotton gloves. They make everything slippery. There we go. So pull thumbsticks to remove, insert that in. So the kid's not telling me where, if I adjusted what is the tension. I mean, I can figure it out. Let's just do it. So put, use thumbstick adjustment tool to select one of 3 tension settings. Rotate clockwise to increase the tension. Rotate counterclockwise to reduce tension. So I want to try out as much tension as possible. I want to just try out the newest, like, baddest settings that this was made highs and lows. It's just free roam, basically. Just to the middle point. It's got some kickback to it. And just to the final point. It's angry at you. I wonder what would be the best settings for like Call of Duty. So this is IS also. So that's nice. Let's just put that here. And my thumbsticks. I'm gonna have to buy some third-party ones because if I want to use this for Street Fighter or just actually honestly any other just experimentation of the thumbsticks. Interesting. I want like a longer thumbstick. So this is this like reminds me of the GameCube. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. So we got some grips, some. Just gotta zoom in here. I really want to know the purpose of each one. I mean, I can tell that this one doesn't have much of a grip to it, some texture to it. It's a lot smoother. I don't know what the purpose of that rounded one is. So I hope they tell me each point of it. Because what I'm looking for is why did it exist? But they don't tell me. So that's okay. I'm gonna try to, I think I might want to use this here. No, thank you. This is definitely for Street Fighter. I did not know that was quite a stretch there. This, I honestly don't want to use these at all. Let's put these here. I already forgot where they were setting at. This was here. This was here. Nope. I wonder. This is here. I don't think these were. I think they're just all over the spots. Unfortunately, they fit. So it doesn't matter. This one. I think I might just have to stick with these. Better than nothing. I gotta just try out what's best for me and just I'm gonna use the default. These are the paddles I'm excited for. I can use my crouch for these. These are sturdy little guys here. I love how precise everything is here. Yeah, this is it. I'm very annoying when it comes to organization. So I think this was here. This was here. So was this. And this was here. Oddballs by themselves. Yeah, there we go. So, I'm gonna just set this to the side. I'm actually gonna bring this back inside. This here. I think everything else can stay outside. No, I actually have to keep that inside take these off. These are just killing me. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's see the magnetism there. Cool. They just slide in and slide out. I don't personally like how easy these can slide out, but they do have magnetism to them, so I mean, I guess you gotta keep it fluid, right? Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I can handle these, honestly. Not my jumpy ass could not handle these, to be honest. I'd be freaking out. I'd have to. Well, let me be more specific. I don't think I should use these bottom ones, to be honest, because I'm a freak out and be crouching all the time. These I can make do. Actually, these will be perfect for Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know. I think I just don't trust myself. But hey, I bought it, right? Drop 2 Benjamins on the guy. So these the ones up here I'm actually excited about. But I did not trust myself for these. I guess it just depends on how I use them. Yeah, that's super nice. It's pretty luxurious. I can't lie. It's really luxurious. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna have to really do some damage with these. So let's just kind of put everything back in here. Okay, so this is gonna have to stay outside. This goes in here. Okay, yeah, I think this will do it for me on the video. I'm really annoyed by this. I did not think this was me, man. I don't think so. But I don't have video footage of that happening, so whatever. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So okay. I think I am ready to game, guys. Ready to game. So yeah. I think that'll cut it. I think that'll do the video. So I do appreciate you sitting with me and preparing for an interesting ASMR video and watching it. So I honestly have nothing else to say. I do appreciate you guys. I wish you a very good day and night.